Hello and welcome back. Today we are talking about inequalities, and we are solving inequalities using more than one property. So let's get started. The first problem is 22 minus 6 times y is less than or equal to 34. So the first thing that we're going to do is multiply 6 times y and make that a 6y. The next step is to follow in line with what we did with equations and isolate the variable. We're doing that here by subtracting 22 from both sides. We move down the term with the variable and we end up with a negative 6y is less than or equal to 12. But the variable is still not isolated. The next thing we're going to do is divide both sides by negative 6 or minus 6. This is going to cancel out on the left side, and we're going to have a negative 2 on the right hand side. So y is less than or equal to negative 2. But when you are dividing by a negative number and you're doing these inequalities, you're not going to end up with the same inequality unless you flip the sign. So the final answer is going to be y is greater than or equal to negative 2. The reason being, notice that our 34 and then our 12 were positive numbers. Well, when we divided by that negative 6, we completely changed the game. We're now on the other side of the number line. So we have to reverse the inequality in order for it to have the same meaning. And y is greater than or equal to negative 2 is our final answer. Okay. Let's do another one. Five n plus 16 minus 3n is greater than 3n plus 6 minus 3n. Okay, so we have a lot going on here. I think what we should do first is combine like signs on both sides of these inequalities. So we're going to start with this side. Uh, 5n minus 3n is 2n. So we're going to have a 2n plus 16. And three n minus 3n is 0, and we have a 6. Oops, on the left hand side I forgot the 1 for our 16. Okay, and we have greater than, and we have just a 6 left over on this other side. So is the variable isolated? No, it is not yet. So let's subtract 16 from both sides. It'll be 0 here. It'll be a negative 10 on the right hand side. So it looks like we have a 2n bring that negative 10 down. Looks like we have a 2n, and what was that? Greater than negative 10. The variable is still not isolated. So let's divide both sides by 2. Okay, it's going to cancel out on the left, and we're going to be left with an n is greater than negative 5. 2 divided by 10 is negative 5. Now, you will notice that we did not flip or reverse the inequality in this. Our answer is negative, but still, because the 2 that we were using is positive, we don't have to flip the sign.